Observation comes before thinking. I must observe something before I can think about it. It is the same when I enter the exceptional state and think about my own thinking. I must observe my thinking before I can think about it. But I can never observe my present thinking. Only afterward can the past experience of my thought process be made into the object of fresh thinking. The thinking I observe is past thought. If I want to watch my present thinking, I would have to split myself into two persons, one to think and the other to observe this thinking. But this is impossible. I cannot think and observe my thinking at the same time. I can only accomplish it in two separate acts. The thinking to be observed is never the current thinking actively being produced. The thinking I observe is past thought. The reason we cannot observe our present thinking while it is occurring is because in order to produce thought, our full attention must be directed toward the thing we are thinking about, and not on the thinking itself that we are creating. The observation of thinking consists of two steps. 1. First think to create thought, and 2. Then observe the thought. Thought first has to be created before it can be observed. It is the same whether I observe my own earlier thoughts or follow the thought process created by another person, or, as in the example of the motion of billiard balls, create an imagined thought process. There are two things that do not go together: productive activity and confronting this activity in contemplation. It is not possible to create and contemplate at the same time. This is recognized even in the first book of Moses. In the first 6 days, God is represented as creating the world, and only after the world is there is contemplation of it possible. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. The same applies to our thinking. It must first be there before we can observe it.